Welcome to My Roman Empire, the podcast where a special guest tells us about the pop culture moment that lives in their mind rent-free, i.e. their Roman Empire. We are your awkward prods, your Roman emperors. I'm Linus Karp.
And I'm Joseph Martin.
And our special guest today is a drag queen and comedian and BBC Mastermind champion. She placed 5th on a TV series called RuPaul's Drag Race UK.
Never heard of it. No.
And won many people's hearts. She's hosted the podcast Queers Gone By and created and performed the live shows Wuthering Shides, Drag Queens vs. Vampires, and Drag Queens vs. Zombies. But she's, of course, most famous for her life-changing role as Angela Merkel in The Fit Prince. Welcome to the podcast, Kate Butch.
Hiya, you're right.
You're right, love. How's it going?
It's going well. Thank you for having me.
No, not at all.
And
Thank you
for
for coming.
that lovely CV.
I know, I've never been that nice to you
I've
before.
also got a grade 8 in the flute, if you'd like to add that
Grade
in.
8?
Yes.
Are you being serious?
I was the principal flautist of the High Peak Wind Band.
Oh,
Of course you were.
Would you believe no one wanted to have sex with me?
no way.
I know.
But what an incredible blowing
But you could
skills.
play with your own flute, so it was
Yeah,
fine.
play with your own flute.
Yeah.
Grade 8?
Yes.
That's legitimately very accomplished.
I know,
Congratulations.
thank you. It's the best one you can get.
Why have you never done anything with that since? I mean, look, your drag career is fine, but come on.
That's where that's where the real money is, Kate.
Can't do it with your lipstick on, though.
That's
Smudges. Yeah.
I don't know, unless you get like a custom coloured flute.
Can you not just
Pardon?
touch?
You
That's
Why
my
don't you-
business.
Aren't most flutes pink? No?
Just tattoo your lips. Keep them permanently lipstick.
What a great idea.
Yeah.
There you go,
That's
changing
good. I've already
lives.
got no eyebrows.
You're welcome. Thank you so much for doing this. Yes, how are you? How's life? How's things?
I'm very well, thank you. Just ready for Christmas. Excited.
Yes. I suppose it's nearly Christmas, isn't it?
It is.
At
Hence
the time we're
Christmas.
recording it, we're a month and a day away from Christmas. But
Yeah.
there could be people who could be listening to this at any point.
And you have a Christmas-themed Roman Empire, which we will get into later. But first, we need to get to know the real Kate Butch. So, first question.
And the most important one.
Buxton.
Explain.
Please explain.
Well, so you know Bath, the
Yes.
town in Somerset?
I know
Yeah,
Bath.
lovely.
Okay, so sorry. Do you know Bath?
No, I know Bath.
Do you know
Go on.
Jane Austen, Crescent, Lovely Waters? They were like, what if we did Bath, but shitter and more northern? And that's it, basically. It's the Romans
Yes.
created Buxton
As part of their empire.
as part of their empire.
Yeah.
Look at its connections.
Why do you
It's
think
all-
you're here?
Oh my God, this is so clever.
Isn't it?
And yeah, it's just warm water that people went and sat in. It's the gateway to the Peak District.
Have you never been to Buxton, Linus?
I don't think I have now.
They've got a lovely fringe festival. I
heard.
should shout out the Buxton Fringe because it's the end of July. It was July mainly, so people do a lot of like Edinburgh previews and then they go up.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah.
You could stop off as a halfway point.
Yes, and then
On
you
the way
go
up.
via T-Bay services, which would
Lovely
be my Roman
services.
Empire.
Lovely.
If this
We
was
stopped there on the
Christmas.
way there after we stopped.
And back.
And back. We went T-Bay both ways.
So, well,
North, far better than south.
northbound is far better. If I'm
Yes.
coming southbound, I'm being driven southbound. I will make
Driven.
the person go round the roundabout
As you should.
and go back up to the northbound because the
Entirely
northbound's far better. Also, I
Yeah.
can't drive.
Oh, God, no.
Yeah, so that's why I get driven.
Yeah,
And
correct.
the northbound had
The pond
Rucello.
and Rucello. Have you had
And-
Rucello?
Who now?
It's like limoncello, but rhubarb instead. It will change your life. It
I
is
think
the
this might
best
be an
drink
unofficial
in the
endorsement
world.
advertisement.
Yeah.
Hi,
Rucello, please sponsor us.
Today's episode is brought to you by.
It's the most incredible.
Do you want to get drunk
life-changing
and shit
liqueur.
yourself? Drink rhubarb.
It's so tasty. Are you not a rhubarb person?
I'm not a huge rhubarb person.
I see, unfortunately.
I've had raspberry limoncello
Oh, so
quite significantly.
Oh,
Rucello?
that sounds quite.
Yeah, it's lovely. They did it in
interesting.
Lidl. Not sponsored, but could be.
Did they now?
Yeah. And then it's good. It's better when you mix it with Prosecco
Oh,
and
now
drink
that's, I
the
can see
entire
working
bottle
very well.
while mixed with Prosecco.
Yes.
Oh.
Well done.
Very
In
good.
my life, wine is a mixer.
So I
As
think
it
that
should be.
covers Buxton quite well.
Yes.
So
Lovely water.
I
yeah.
did spend a night in Buxton in minus
did
10
you?
degrees. Yeah.
Why?
I was doing a practice trek before I went to a trek in Peru.
Oh,
I mean,
come on,
Buxton is
Paddington.
very
So they
much
went,
the
what's the
Peru of
closest?
the UK.
Buxton. And they sent us up to do an overnight trek in Buxton, and it was like minus 10 degrees, and we were the only group who went out there who stayed overnight outside. The rest of the groups all pussied their way back to a hall somewhere with heating. We went,
Wow.
no, we're going to stick it out.
It does have its own microclimate, Buxton. Like, everything else can be happening. It snowed once in May
I love that.
or August as well, I think, in the
that's
I should be
1900s.
spending more time in Buxton.
We don't even do that in Sweden.
I know. It's
Um,
mad. But we
but-
don't have IKEA in Buxton. So.
No. Oh,
Yet.
you're missing out. You're missing out.
Yet.
Every
A lot
other
of lovely
building
green
in
space that
Sweden
you could
is
not.
IKEA.
that
They
you
did
could
just get a
pave over.
Mackey's, actually.
Only just.
Which, yeah.
Oh, congratulations.
And
Do they have
a Gales?
electricity
They've got a
yet?
Gales in Buxton now as well.
Of course
Yeah.
you do. Oh, the ultimate sign of gentrification.
Mm.
Hi, Gales. Love you. Gales is where I go when I pretend to be a writer.
I love to drink Rucello at Gales.
Next door to my Lidl.
Next door to a wing.
Yeah.
And so can you, with the handy code homosexuals.
Yeah.
You just walk into Gale and say, homosexual, at the counter.
Use code faggotry for 10% off. Can we say faggotry? I've said it twice now. Don't give a
Please,
shit.
can we move on?
Yeah. So tell us about. I mean, you're looking stunning, obviously.
I know.
Yes,
So I
real
think we need to
human woman.
address that.
Thank
just how
you.
stunning you are. But also, like, when did all this start? How did you get into drag? When did that journey start?
When did your tits come through?
Is that what everyone does in Buxton?
Just to keep warm. Put on 4 pairs of tights.
Yep.
When did it start? It was when I was at university, about 10 years ago.
Oh, she's learned.
I know. She got a first class degree from a Russell Group university, thank you.
Darling.
Is that
I
Russell
know.
Crowe?
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he runs a series of universities. What was your degree in?
Theatre, so not real.
Oh,
but
no, all right, fine.
still first class.
Yes.
At the University of York, there were a group of us who, this was back when Drag Race was America, like season 8, 9-ish.
Good time for Drag Race.
peak times, but not super popular here. Because I think it was just coming onto Netflix or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we felt like we were the only group of people who were watching it at uni, and we kind of found each other. We were also in the Comedy Society.
That tracks.
So, again, we weren't having sex. So, why not watch Drag Race?
Yeah, yeah.
And we thought, oh, we could give this a go. Turns out, most of us really couldn't. But we put on a little club night called Lip Sync Lollapalooza, which took, I would say, the York club scene by storm. We kind of, I don't want to say we created the York drag scene, but I think we kind of did. The lovely Crudy Dench was the spearhead
Yes,
Right.
yes.
of it, who I did Drag Queens versus Zombies and Vampires
Absolutely,
with.
I remember.
And we just kind of threw it together and it went very well. And we had the Cheeky Girls come at one point. Special guest, the Cheeky Girls.
No way.
Oh, the stories I could tell about the Cheeky Girls.
Oh my God.
Shall I?
Please.
Shall I?
Go
So
on.
Their,
Well, if we can't tell them, we'll cut them out.
their mum's their manager.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's called Magrat.
Margaret.
She's
great.
wonderful. And they demanded that the dressing room was painted pink in this club that we were renting
That's
for the
camp.
night. And we were like, no, Magrat, no.
That's so camp.
It's not happening. And I think during the day they work for Mercedes or BMW selling cars
What?
in the showroom. I'd buy a car off
Are
the
you
Cheeky
fucking
Girls.
kidding me? If I walked into a showroom and the Cheeky Girls were there.
Two,
Joseph,
please.
it's time you learn to drive so you can buy a car. from the
Yeah, I
Cheeky
can't
Girls.
You don't need to know how to drive to buy a car.
Yeah, but
If the
say
Cheeky
that
Girls are going
that's
to sell
not
me it, I'm
purpose
buying
then.
it. I don't care about the end product of the car. I care more about them selling me something.
Yeah, I'd buy one from each of them. 2 cars. I don't need.
Two
I don't need
cars.
one
Do
car.
you reckon they do like a buy one, get one free?
Oh, they must.
Surely.
They simply must. And when they came and performed with us, one of them had broken a leg, and it was all in a plaster cast.
Diva. Was it pink?
I think it might have been.
Good.
And she did all the choreography still, and they did like an hour-long set based on.
How many songs did they do in that
So
hour?
you've got the cheeky song,
Yep,
Touch My Bum,
Touch
Don't
My
Be Shy.
They had one more.
Hooray, hooray, it's a cheeky holiday.
Yes.
Cheeky Christmas.
Yeah.
Which I was about to mention as a side Roman Empire. Yes.
Yes.
Cheeky Christmas.
Cheeky, Cheeky Harvest Festival.
Cheeky Hanukkah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cheeky Easter.
Cheeky Dolby O'Day. And no, they did a lot of Boney M, from what I remember. And then the Grease Mega Mix, obviously.
Oh,
Obviously.
all of those
obviously.
track.
Yeah.
I would, do you know, oh my God.
It was great.
Maybe we should,
They were quite affordable, I'll say.
I was going to say, we should really consider booking them for a birthday party or something.
Or for the podcast. We should get the Cheeky Girls on the podcast.
Yeah. What if I'm the Cheeky Girls as Roman
Roman Empire.
Yeah.
A club night we did once in York for
That's-
a drag queen.
Ask him. If you get him on, ask him.
Yeah, we will
Get him
do.
to be in a show.
It's actually a really good shout. Okay, much to consider.
Something with twins.
It has to be said, I do love the Cheeky Girls Christmas song.
Yeah,
Have a
it's
Cheeky
great.
Christmas. Oh my
I like when they go,
God.
Christmas!
The whole way through.
But they were performing in May with us.
And,
And they
so
still
did
did
it anyway.
Cheeky Christmas.
Well, of course.
Yeah, it
That's
was
what
one
we're
of their
there
3
for.
I mean,
songs.
yeah. You can't not. Like, so how then did your career go from performing, with the Cheeky Girls
With
in
the
York,
Cheeky Girls.
With the Cheeky
to
Girls.
actually creating your own shows like the Drag Queens versus Zombies and Vampires and Wuthering Shites? What was the journey from trying it out for the first time to actually
Being a
creating
world
work?
reigning drag
What a
queen. Yeah.
question. I was drunk for most of it. I can't really remember all of it.
Fair.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, I'm drunk now.
I'm often drunk when I see you perform.
Yes, you should
It
be.
helps.
Yeah,
great.
right now. Yeah.
Rucello, which you
Yeah.
can get from...
Please welcome to the stage. Brucello.
Rucello's Drag Race.
Oh my God.
The ultimate
She can play the
tie-in.
cello and I can play the flute.
Oh my God.
Look at this.
Oh my God. Yeah.
New double act.
Great. Everyone
Sorry,
out.
Crudy.
We've got work to do.
You're gone.
So going into Drag Race,
Mm-hmm.
was it your first time applying?
No.
How many applications did you
I
do?
think maybe all of them.
Really? Right
Which
from the
was,
get-go?
bold.
Yeah.
I would say, considering that I couldn't do drag when I was on it.
Oh,
Think about the years before that.
Come on now.
I was just like, why not apply just to see what it's like?
Yeah.
I never expected to get on for those ones. I was like, let's see what the application process is like, see what they ask for you in the video, which is a lot. And then the 5th one, which is Series 5 I was on, when I filmed it and posted it, I was like, this, if it's not now, it's like, this is the ultimate video that I've made. This is the most me that I am being. This is me being silly, it's fun. I've thought about this video more than all of them.
Yeah.
If they don't want me on this one,
That's probably
they probably don't want me at all.
But you really ended up
And they
being
did.
like such a standout queen of the season as well. Like I feel like a fan favorite. And also, I mean, in all the interviews, all the talking heads, you're in it all the time.
Oh, they love
Because
you.
I was the
as
only one that could string a
professionals.
sentence together.
Clearly.
Everyone else was thick as shit. Put that in.
Are there elements were there elements of your audition tape that you feel like, because obviously like the general public doesn't really get to see those, and sometimes little bits of them will be referenced in the series but not much.
Yeah.
Is there something in your audition tape, that your final one, that you are like the most proud of, that you're like, God, actually I wish that I'd had the opportunity to put this into the show, like no one got to see this particular thing I did and it was really good?
The stupidest bit I did was because when the series is announced and they do the interviews with the queens, that's called Meet the Queens.
Yes.
So I did This Is My Meet the Queens, but I'd spelt it MEAT.
Oh my God.
And I just got people to throw loads of like sausages at me and ham and stuff.
Camp.
And then I did a little static thing and I was like, oh God, I put the wrong video in. Because I'm obsessed with video and physical media. So I was like, oh, sorry, this is my audition tape. Not, God, you weren't supposed to see me slap
Having sausages thrown in the face.
meat around my face.
Well,
Which I was like, you've got to get their attention.
there are
straight
plenty of
away.
people who have slapped meat in their face to get a place in this industry, and it's okay if
Yeah.
you're one of them.
Yeah.
They
I've
got
just
you on TV.
another statistic.
Another girl on
Exactly.
No, I was going to make some sort of chaperone reference. It was really shit. We'll cut that.
Keep it in.
But then, do you feel like you were prepared for it, given like you'd seen a lot of the American ones, seen some seasons in the UK? Presumably, you knew some of the queens who'd gone on
Yeah.
it before. Do you feel like you came quite prepared for the season?
I think so. Well, I knew that the challenges would be like, we would do Snatch Game, there'll be a sewing challenge, bring your patterns, that. But I'd never been on TV before
No.
or in a studio like that. Wasn't prepared for how cold it was going to be.
I was going to say, what's it
Bloody
like?
hell.
Because that workroom obviously just exists in a soundstage, so it's not.
And it was January, I think, that we filmed it.
Oh, great.
And it was
God.
free. And RuPaul likes it cold. Because, I mean, when you're in drag, that is actually a bonus because you're in 4 pairs of tights, you're in corsets. And when you're not in drag and it's still that cold, it's a bit like, oh, please. Oh, please. I remember one day the toilets had frozen over.
Really?
I was like, showbiz.
Yeah.
This is my first taste of TV.
True glamour.
Yeah.
Wow.
And do you feel like there are any moments that you were like, I was kind of robbed in this, like I deserve better for this thing or for this thing?
I don't know.
I mean, I feel like your Kate Butch Snatch Game was very funny, and then the critiques were a bit mid.
That was weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think I was maybe the only person that improvised with the guest judges and spoke to them. I thought
Yes.
Ginger did obviously a very good job herself. But it was a bit like, oh, RuPaul doesn't know the elephant in the room, Alexandra Burke reference.
Yeah.
And I've built a whole
Whole set around it.
3-minute
Yeah.
monologue about.
Was there a moment in the workroom that you kind of twigged, oh, it's clear who the winner is this season, it's clear who the top 3 are? Or did you feel throughout the process like this is anyone's game?
I think it was. I think obviously when they did the 3 Geordie gals together doing their comedy challenge, I was like, oh, they are very good.
Yeah.
But it was kind of anyone's game because people who did really well would go home.
Yeah.
Like Banksy and Cara and
Yeah.
everyone would.
So savage. There was a lot of moments.
which I
where,
thought which made it quite good TV viewing.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
when we were the main feeling we were there, we're like, oh, this is going to be quite a good season actually.
Yeah, it was unexpected. But I remember speaking to you at the time and like trying
Obviously,
to like.
keeping in the confines
Yeah.
of my NDA.
Yeah, you did. You very much did.
it was only once it was out and
It was
about,
on
don't you
TV,
worry.
I did.
and I was
RuPaul's watching, she's
asking
gonna
about
kill
you,
me.
and I was trying to sort of like work out how it did, and you were like, "Oh, you see people like Caramel walk in the room, and you're like, oh, like,
I wanted her
I'm not
to
going
win.
to win.
yeah." And then when Caramel went home before you, I was like, maybe Kate is winning this after all, and you've just been very like playing it very low key. But then no,
But you didn't win.
No, I'd have spoken to you and been like, guess what? Guess who's winning Drag Race? But no, it's fine.
But now, having had the Drag Race experience, How do you feel watching the show now after compared to when you're watching it before? Like, do you look at it with different eyes? Or you're like, oh, bless this queen doing this thing? Or like...
Yeah, I think when you've sat on Santa's lap
Yeah.
and you've seen behind Christmas, I'm keeping it
Yes,
a theme.
thank you.
You've like seen behind the curtain. It's a bit like, oh, that's because just knowing that the corridor from the workroom to the main stage is about 2 meters long,
Yeah.
and they're next door to each other. And
that's
it's like,
really-
oh, that's
really
so
weird.
it. And you're like, oh, and they'll have done this, and you can tell maybe like a producer has asked them this specifically, and you know there's people behind the camera holding up little questions that you're supposed to ask, and you're kind of like, oh, they've been asked to ask this. But still, it's entertaining.
I was gonna
It's
say
in
that-
in a kind of different.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the TV series Unreal?
No.
It's great. It's a fictional show about the making of basically The Bachelor,
Oh, cool.
but like through the eyes of the producing team.
Oh, that's a really good idea.
And there are because it's a fictional TV show. I think they're a lot more problematic.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure.
Because the team on Drag Race is lovely and amazing, but the ones in Unreal are like swapping out people's meds. And
Oh my god. Yeah, no. Let's not
just, like,
suggest
lots
that
of
that's been a thing
gaslighting.
that's
But no,
been
it's
done.
not like
Yeah,
that. But
no.
it's
I
still
was going to say that it does
interesting.
surely to a degree it enhances your enjoyment of that show anyway because you're like, aha, so the viewers all think that this is the thing, but I, Kate Butch, who have been on this TV show, know that it's this thing, and actually that's
Yes.
super fun and that's really entertaining. Like it,
Yeah.
it feels quite nice to be able to see it from two angles.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
made me want to be a reality TV story producer or I'd love to be a challenge producer.
Oh,
the people that come up with what you're
Yeah.
doing,
please
write the
dream
scripts
job.
and the songs.
I would love to write this.
RuPaul's Drag Race team, you're obviously watching this, so all three of us are very available.
Yeah, let's get
So
it.
available.
If anything, two available.
And do you feel like it was like a life-changing experience?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's realistically, it's not necessarily the golden ticket that it was maybe in seasons 1 and 2.
No.
Mm.
Like, there's no one from our season who's like the Bimini of the piece or
Okay, yeah.
the Vivian. But
No,
because
I
it's quite
suppose.
it's a saturated market now.
For sure. But also it's settled into the UK market as a thing. Well, like
Yes.
now we know what, like, you know, Joe Blogs at home now knows what RuPaul's Drag Race UK is. So
Yeah.
yes, I suppose there's not the initial like, oh my God, it's finally here in the UK thing.
And there's also like, yeah, as you say, like there's a lot of being a Ru girl for like in the first couple of seasons was
Yeah.
a more unique thing
So you're
in the
not
UK,
like-
whereas now there's a lot of you.
Yeah, you're not getting cast and walking out of your brunch gig being like, you'll never see me again. Because like realistically, you will do those gigs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
absolutely.
the gigs that aren't always like the best paying or like the ones that you might think aren't like beneath you, quote unquote.
Like coming on this podcast.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I'm referring to. I didn't want to say it,
Valid.
but it's still like been amazing, and I think I've been very lucky in the fact that I was edited really nicely
Yeah.
because I was horrible, and they just chose the night. No, I was.
No, I was going to say, I was like, I don't feel like this is true.
It was. It's weird watching yourself through other people's eyes
yeah, of course.
because you're like, oh, that's what you think is the distillation of my character.
Mm.
Like you have seen me as this person on TV, and they picked a nice one for me, which is lovely.
For sure.
And yeah, I think I was lucky that people responded very nicely to what I was doing and kind of understood that I was a stupid little bastard.
Yeah.
And that they wanted it. And I think obviously I've worked hard as well.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
And
Since
you
the
are very
show to
funny.
do it. Yeah, well, I try.
But what would be your one piece of advice to anyone who's going on Drag Race?
Because Linus is applying.
Yeah, I am.
See,
Yeah.
are you doing it as
I'm gonna
Gwyneth?
do-
As
Diana
absolutely,
and
yeah.
Gwyneth every other runway.
That's
I'm just going to do
beautiful.
every other. Yeah.
they'll love that.
Yeah.
They love a silly bit.
Yeah, and they'd be like, oh, you need to show a different
That
look. I'm
would
like,
actually be
yeah, I'm going to be
so
Gwyneth
good.
tomorrow. Yeah.
What
Then
my
who's your
advice?
snatch game?
Oh, yeah,
No,
he's-
sorry. Yes, answer that first.
I think my advice would be stick to yourself and your guns and know who you are. I think the
So
main
guns,
goal-
people should bring
Take a
guns
gun.
to
Yeah,
the show. Top Drag Race advice from
Do not bring a gun.
Bring your guns.
They're
to
very
the show.
thorough with the bag check.
Oh,
You
yeah.
could not sneak a gun in there.
Oh.
And I think people have asked me when they've applied, like, what's your best piece of advice for the video or the form or whatever? And it is, you have to know exactly who you are in and out of drag and be able to communicate that in a matter of sentences.
Do you see? Have you seen girls either in? I'm not asking you to name names, obviously, but in your season or in seasons now, where when they're not in drag and they're in the workroom or they're doing the confessionals or whatever, and you go, what you're doing is good, but this is a character. This is you as boy drag. This isn't the authentic you human being.
I think sometimes it can be that, and you maybe are seeing people who do what they think is meant to be on Drag Race.
Yeah.
Because I'm meant to cry in a mirror now.
Yeah.
And
But it is
now I'm meant to have a
performance,
fight.
television.
It's still
Yeah.
heightened.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
But it is reality
Yeah.
at the end of the day. So you've got to be a little bit real.
Mm.
And you've kind of got to give over a part of yourself to them. Because you're like, it's a collaborative thing.
Yeah.
Where we're giving the editors and the producers the tools.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
want
Or
to give them
we're
as
giving
much
them the
as possible
materials
to-
and
yeah.
they've got to fashion them into a TV series.
Yeah. But
So
if
you-
the... Oh, sorry.
If they're like, why is no one fighting or saying anything comical to each other? You kind of got to give them that.
You've got to
I
give it,
realized quite early on that I was there to be the funny narrator.
Sure.
So I was like, I've got to go in every day and give them fun narration.
Yeah.
Or otherwise I'm going to be gone, probably.
Mm.
If I stopped doing that, they'd be like, we don't have a use for you
Yeah,
in
yeah.
this TV show
Yeah.
as the part that you've created for yourself and also been assigned.
For sure.
So it's you've got to play the game
Yeah.
in every sense. But it's just it's fascinating.
It's a game and you went
Little
there to
peek
win.
behind.
You didn't come
Yeah.
in to make friends.
Actually, well, I was like, I'm just gonna have a nice time and make as many gifs or little
Yeah.
memeable moments as possible.
Yes.
and then
Yeah. And you
just
did.
not go home first.
Yeah.
And
I would
what,
say you did all those things.
what would you say? Is there a specific thing that your fans or viewers of the show quote or call you or like...
Yeah, what do they shout at you in the
Yeah.
street? Apart from faggot.
What do they throw at you? Bricks?
Insults.
But is there a specific moment or quote or meme
There's-
or anything from the show that people really...
A bit where I was talking to the big pink horse that they brought in for some reason.
Oh, yeah.
Not sure why they brought the pink horse in, but I was
Yep.
like, I looked at the cameraman, I was like, follow me. Follow me. We're going to go and do some mischief with this horse. They like the horse bit. They like, I lost all my makeup skills in a house fire.
Great.
Which is, I mean,
Instant
that is
classic
so
line.
good. I feel like we
I was
still
thrilled with
quote
it.
that.
Yeah.
Speaking of your fans, hopefully both of them will be listening.
Damn it, that was
And mum and dad.
Yeah, no, well, actually, your biggest fan has written a question for us to ask you.
Who is it?
It's my mother.
Obviously.
My mom loves you, and she's
And I
still-
love your mum.
Yeah,
And I love your mum as well. They,
A
Yeah.
pair of icons.
Great
Right?
moms.
Honestly,
Honestly,
they
I-
should be doing this show.
yeah, I'd
I
rather
don't
do a
really know
podcast
why
with your
they're
mums.
doing it. Yeah. I think we sat them down and said, talk about Roman Empire. They might be a little bit lost.
Yeah.
But they'd catch on.
But my mum has like a signed photo, a Kate Butch photo in the hallway, hanging up as people walk in. That's the first thing they see before they even see like any of the shows I've done or anything. But
Yeah.
sure, mother. But she's got a question
Correct.
to you, which reads: besides Kate Bush, who is your biggest pop culture inspiration? Heart emoji, heart emoji.
oh,
Oh.
2 heart emojis.
2 heart emojis for
So
you.
she's genuine.
That's how much she loves you. She's never sent me more than one.
Yeah. Take a hint, my God. Avril Lavigne.
Oh,
It's got to be Avril Lavigne.
so correct.
Because I did Wuthering Shites, the
did.
show, which purported to be the Kate Bush jukebox musical, but it was mainly about how much I loved Avril Lavigne. And Mamma Mia, exclamation mark, colon, here we go again, exclamation mark.
Yes.
What a film.
Trojan Horse of Avril Lavigne.
So is Avril
She's
Lavigne...
inside
yeah.
the horse.
So do you believe that Avril Lavigne is still alive?
No, she's a robot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Melissa.
And she's
Yeah.
replaced with a lookalike. Come on.
Yeah,
so
she got
many
replaced by
possibilities,
Cyborg.
Yeah, was she a cyborg?
Yeah, in 2002.
Oh, yes.
I didn't realize it was a cyborg. I just thought it was a lookalike.
It's 2025. You've got to get with the times.
AI.
It's a cyborg now. Yeah, exactly. She's
You
AI.
can't spell Avril Lavigne without AI.
Oh, that's...
Wake up, sheeple.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
The way also my brain had to
Reveal.
pause and be like, is there an A and an I in Avril Lavigne? Yes.
You can't spell Avril or Lavigne. They've both got AI in them.
Yeah.
This goes right to the top.
It does.
They put
Joseph
drugs in the
Confound
water to turn the
it.
freaking frogs gay.
Oh my God. You mentioned Wuthering Shites, but of course you have, at the time of recording, a new show that you're about to go out and tour the world. Well, say the world, the UK.
The UK
and then the world,
then
and
Ireland.
Ireland. So an
The Republic
international
of,
tour.
yes.
Yes. Tell us about it, please.
It's called Choose Your Own Cabaret.
And what can people do when they watch it?
Guess what? They could choose their own cabaret.
No way.
I know.
What?
Some people say it's lazy.
So can you choose...
Some people say write a show.
Yeah.
I say no.
No.
Give the power to the people. Why don't we let the audience decide?
We would never involve the audience in our shows.
No, that'd be
Yeah.
disgusting.
My God, no.
And I've realised about myself that I am incredibly homosexual.
What?
What?
You're not a straight woman.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. I have to go. I just realised the whole time.
Not at all
the whole
an
time.
exclusive for My Roman Empire.
And I know a lot of musical theatre songs. And I don't think I have the time or capacity to do them all in one show.
Well,
So I'm going to give the audience the choice of which musical theatre songs I do.
that's great.
And there's like some like sad bit maybe where I'm like,
Okay.
don't want like, because like in the modern world of making a choice for yourself, that's like the thing. But it's going to be fabulous. I've got the lovely Jordan Paul Clark who does a lot of stuff with Showstoppers.
Yes,
Amazing.
delightful.
And has written his own musicals, who's fabulous. He's going to be tickling the ivories.
Oh.
And he's also going to be playing the piano.
Heyo.
So you have a long, presumably like a big list of songs that you could do.
Yeah.
And that's so. Can we throw some songs at you and you have to say yes or no if they're in it?
Yeah, well,
Okay.
Okay.
Do you have Snap Click from Diana the Musical?
it could be in it.
Oh. Do you have Worst Pies in London from Sweeney Todd?
It could be in it.
Do you have Roxy from Chicago?
It could be in it. I can't stress this enough. It's called Choose Your Own Cabaret.
Do you have See You in Court from Gwyneth Goes Skiing?
No.
Categorically no on that one, actually.
Fair.
Yeah. Do not ask for that one.
Yeah.
Because I'll walk out.
We've not given you the clearance for
No.
it.
Yeah.
So don't you dare.
don't know it.
People be out of
Fair.
Honestly, don't
But
know.
written by Leland, so Bob.
I'd like to do My Orphanage.
Oh, yes, from the Fit Prince.
The Fit Prince.
Yes,
Oh.
please. Which, I mean, segueing from, while we're talking about Fit Prince, I feel like one of your most iconic roles, obviously, as mentioned in the intro, is that of Angela Merkel.
Yeah.
What
The
was that
diva.
experience like?
You can see the resemblance,
It was a fascinating experience.
wasn't it?
What amount of
I
research
like
did you do?
you've upped the studio quality
Oh,
since
thank
the
you.
last time I've done any kind of
From our
filming
flat
with
to the
you.
pop-up green
Yes.
screen. Yeah.
You've got a much better wig this time, I have to say.
It was an interesting choice of wig.
Wasn't it?
It didn't look like the
Didn't
picture
look like
we
it, but
ordered.
I think the performance conveyed it.
It did.
I
enough.
think so. And who would have thought that it was surprisingly difficult to find an Angela Merkel style wig on Amazon? And I
the
searched,
day before.
I searched
It's the look everyone
extensively.
wants, surely.
I was searching so many varieties of like Cunty Bob, and it was just really difficult to find. Please welcome to the stage, Cunty Bob.
Bob.
And we should say that, like, kind of our favorite thing from our Fit Prince show is that there is a video that you recorded as Angela Merkel, kind of just riffing for 5 minutes, which is our showstop video, where you sort of start saying that if you're watching this video, there's been a technical error, and then you keep on going on, and you start doing your impressions as Angela Merkel. You stay in character throughout.
It's our team's favorite thing as well. Like our SM and our ASM both will regularly be like,
They're just
"Can we not
unplugging
just-
stuff in the background.
They'll be like,
oh
"Can
no,
we
we've
not
got to
just
play the
Prince?"
video.
Well, so there was actually a point at the Edinburgh Fringe where we did need to pause the show for a second and fix some stuff. But the problem was that the stuff we needed to fix was the video. So if we had played it, we still would have had to have stopped that video in order to fix the problem.
A likely excuse.
So what we need is for you to be there in the wings to come on in person in case the video breaks, and then you
Sure.
can come on and do the same video.
I am available.
Perfect. Booked.
Yeah. I like to give back to the community.
Yeah. So
you
generous.
see, and I'm a very skilled improviser. And I thought if there's a showstop in your show and there's nothing to keep the audience from getting up
Leaving.
and leaving,
Which they
us
do
locking the
anyway.
doors.
so, I have
Yeah, I know.
multiple times.
Us too.
Yeah.
We've popped off, be like, no,
Yeah.
this isn't it.
Just check it out.
So Angela Merkel, what like 3 qualities of hers do you mostly see in yourself?
Leadership,
Yeah.
accent,
Yep.
and
And a Cunty Bob.
dangerously thin.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like worryingly skinny.
Yeah.
Like God, where she turned to the side. Where's she gone?
Yes.
Is she well?
I see that for you.
And I think both me and her.
And are there other political leaders you'd be interested in playing as well?
Oh, I think I'd have a crack at Evita.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, I see that for
Get
you.
me on that balcony.
Yeah.
Great.
No one will come and watch it.
No one is crying for Argentina.
no.
Bricks will be thrown from the masses up to the balcony.
That would actually be great. I'd watch it.
I thought she's not necessarily a political leader, but I want to write a musical about Anita Bryant, who was a notorious homophobe who got
Yeah.
a pie
Oh,
thrown
she
in the
got
face on
pied.
TV.
Yes!
Yeah. But she was an ambassador for orange juice
Oh.
in Florida, and all the gays at the time organised a boycott of orange juice.
You would not.
I
have
would
fun
not be
with
able to
that.
do it. I'd be like, I'm so sorry.
So like, they made a new cocktail instead of a screwdriver in the bar, and it was like with apple juice, I think.
oh my God.
It's fascinating.
That's
her story.
incredible.
So watch this space. I'm going to say it out in public so that
Yep.
I'm beholden to doing the Anita Bryant musical.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but then you've trademarked it first.
Yeah, so if anyone else takes it,
We're watching you.
I'll kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a gun that she snuck into the set of Drag Race.
With a gun. I've got one now.
She'll kill you
Yeah.
with a gun. There's a gun in her pocket.
do you
She is
think- what do
not
you think
pleased
it
to
is?
see you. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of violence, I would just like to say
What?
What's your favourite form of violence?
Yeah. No, but when I was hate crimed last year, I was.
Oh, God,
yeah.
change the
I know.
bloody
God,
record.
I know.
I'm sorry
Come
for
on, it
doing
gives
it.
the- yeah.
No, you're not, and nor should you be.
And I do it, and I would have gotten away with it.
Yeah, you almost did. No, but short story. I was hit in the head from behind by
Which
this
explains
man.
a lot.
And I sent you a very lovely text saying, "Oh, I'm so sorry to hear this. I hope you're doing okay, etc., etc." Because kind people's princess.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
naturally, how
It
did
was-
Linus reply?
My response was to Kate Butch. At this point, I'd gotten many texts and responded lovely to most of them. And I got a text from you, and my response was, "It should have been you."
And then maybe my show would have sold out in Edinburgh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
stand by-
true.
Maybe I could have been a What's on Stage.
Yeah. Well, you would already have a very good bit in your stand-up about your phone being stolen twice. And
Twice.
listening to the same song each time, which was, of course,
Cilla Black, surprise, surprise.
entirely deserved. And actually, it's a shame because I think if the person who'd stolen your phone had realised that's what it was, if they'd bothered to look down, they would have handed it straight back.
They'd be like, oh, God,
Yeah.
gay.
I
And
want nothing to do with this.
Do you know the worst bit about getting your phone stolen? Is I lost the place in my Barbara Streisand audiobook.
Oh, no. And that's long.
And it's 48 hours
Yeah.
long.
My God,
I can't
yeah.
scroll through and find out where I was.
No.
No,
you
just start
kidding?
from the beginning.
No, you're never going to pick that up again.
No, sorry, Barbara.
Okay, please tell us your name and what your Roman Empire is.
Hello, my name is Kate Butch.
Sorry, TV's Kate
Sorry,
Butch,
hello, my
confirming.
name is... I would rather be... You call me TV's Kate Butch, which is very nice and flattering.
Televisions. It's not my
Televisions.
Stage and screen.
Oh.
Because I think it does ignore a lot of my oeuvre,
All right.
which is French for eggs.
Yep. Okay, fine. Rebrand yourself with the intro then.
Hi, I'm Stage and Screen's Kate Butch. Busy working mum of 3. Dangerously thin. And a third thing. And my Roman Empire is the 1985 BBC Chronicles of Narnia TV series.
The Chronicles of Narnia.
I would just like to correct you straight
Don't
away.
fucking
It's
interrupt.
actually 1988 to 1990 they were released.
Well, why have I got the 40th anniversary Blu-ray DVD that's been sent to me?
I don't know. But that was
A time warp.
according to
Okay, I'm so sorry.
Wikipedia.
Okay, start again. Hi, I'm Kate Butch. Whatever I said before. And a third thing. And my Roman Empire
Yes.
is the 1988 to 1990 BBC TV series, The Chronicles of Narnia. Do, 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 do. Join in, everyone. Do, do, do,
Yeah, that's about as far as I got.
do, 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 do. Interesting choice of harmony. That was lovely.
Thank you.
I say choice.
So,
Yeah.
why?
Well, yeah, when did
Because
you-
I wanted to do something else, you said I had to do Christmas. And I thought,
Damn it, you got me, gal.
I know, peek behind this curtain. I was obsessed with it as a child, and I've thought about it ever since.
when was the first time you came in contact with it? How young were you?
So, picture the scene. Derbyshire, 2002, 2003.
Yep.
I'm sure you'll fact check me on the dates. Again, my sibling went to ballet.
Yep.
I went to rugby. My parents were confused. They should have swapped us around. But they went to ballet in a place called Glossop. Horrible place. Lock the doors if you drive through it.
Shout out to Glossop.
Actually, no, it's fine.
Tonight's
They had-
episode is sponsored by Glossop.
I love to sip Rucello
Rucello in Glossop.
from Lidl in Glossop.
Have they got a Gales? I think not.
Possibly not. But they had a big Tesco
Oh.
with a video section. Do you remember videos?
Oh,
Love videos.
Yes.
And my mum would take me there while my sibling was doing ballet. And one of the videos was The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, BBC edition. It was fabulous. I remember popping it in on a winter night. I had a Cadbury's hot chocolate
Ooh.
with caramel in it. It was like a Cadbury's something.
It's not like the powdered stuff.
It was a powdered stuff,
Uh-huh.
but it was caramel flavoured as well.
Ooh.
A little squirt of cream. But of
Someone didn't
course,
grow up poor.
Yeah.
very chic in Buxton. And I was just enraptured by the whole thing. Because
Yeah.
I love whimsy, a bit of fantasy, but I also love being able to see the joins and the wobbly sets.
Oh, yes.
So my favourite Doctor Who is classic Doctor Who. And when you can see the people are in masks and prosthetics, and the snow's probably asbestos,
Yes.
And
it's my favourite.
so have you read the books before? Did you read them after? Or did you read them at all?
Probably, because I was quite a bookish child. I didn't
Yeah.
have many friends. Can you believe that?
Surely not.
What?
We all had lots of friends.
Flute
That's why
and
we're doing
books?
this.
No
Me
way.
made a flute reading my beautiful Christian allegory, which is weird because I was not a Christian child. So I was a big fan of otherworldly stuff and being taken away from your humdrum life, because what depressed queer child doesn't want to be taken away from their sad life.
Yeah.
And there were just lots of camp women as well who were
Plenty. Yes.
They
bastards,
really were.
and I love them.
I think my family are not into fantasy at all. I am, but Narnia, because I grew up Christian, Narnia was obviously different. So before I could even like read, I remember I have such vivid memories of watching this TV series in Sweden, and my dad reading the subtitles out for all of us kids to be able to follow and understand it.
So it wasn't dubbed into Swedish then?
No, it wasn't. And
Maybe the Blu-ray DVD might be.
Yeah,
I'll
he did the
let
same.
you know.
He actually read the Narnia books for us as a family as well. And then as a kid, I kept on reading them over and over.
I think we did it in year 6 as well. I think we did Lion the Witch and the Wardrobe like, as the class book, from what I remember.
There is a particular moment in it. So I will confess that I have not seen the entire series, but we watched the first 2 episodes in preparation for talking about it. And you're talking about sort of being able to see the joins, etc. The moment where the box of Turkish Delight appears for Edmund and then it flies up in the air, sits down on his knee, and then unlaces itself is some of the finest, worst CGI and strings I've ever seen.
it.
It's high
It's
camp.
very good.
Like a green screen.
Nightmare.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
I think, shall we just, to make clear for everyone's listening,
Yes.
Narnia was originally a book series of 7 books that was written between 1950 and 1956 by C.S. Lewis.
In a crazy order.
Yeah.
Not the order you read them in.
No, exactly.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So Lion the Witch and the Wardrobe was first. And I think Magician's Nephew, which is the first book
It's the first
that
book
you
yeah.
read,
Yes.
was
Was
like
one
the
of the-
last one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
Or one, it's towards the end.
Yeah.
It's like, we're going to do a prequel.
I didn't know that.
So that, which is very fascinating.
Yeah.
Um,
As a Christian allegory, the lion
Yeah.
is Jesus.
Yes,
he was also good
indeed.
friends with Tolkien, so clearly they talked
Yes.
about fantasy a lot. And he made his own more child-friendly and more Christian version of a fantasy land. And Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe is, of course, the most famous ones. There's been many TV and film adaptations of the series as well, including, I learned researching this, there was a 1967 ITV adaptation of The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, a 10-episode one. Only 2 of those episodes survived, and there are some clips from it on YouTube, and there are people in costume standing. It's hilarious.
People in costumes standing.
I'll be Googling that.
Yeah.
I love
it's
people in
well
costumes,
worth
and I
it.
love it when they stand.
Oh, big
I
fan.
love it.
There was
I'm
a
pretty sure
there's
that
like a-
Aslan is standing on
Yeah, he
both-
is, yeah.
both
With a
legs.
terrible mask, but it's all black and white, and it's kind of great.
I love that.
There's a 1979 animated TV film where Sheila Hancock plays the White Witch. Also
Shout to Sheila.
Love.
great, and probably most famous today, obviously the 2000 to 2010 film adaptations, where they made 3 of the films. Liam Neeson is Aslan. Tilda Swinton is the White Witch. We were on the same airplane as Tilda Swinton last week, actually.
And she was sitting further back than we were.
She was very tall and very
Shit,
blonde.
Tilda. I love that.
She was
flop
captivating.
Tilda.
I mean, there is no mistaking Tilda Swinton.
No.
That's so exciting.
Although I do feel like I could
really
play because she was wearing like similar glasses to me as well. I was like, can we please play like sisters in a film?
I love that. Did you ever see the show Tilda Swinton Answers an Ad on Craigslist?
I didn't. I know of it.
No,
but I
I
never
was
actually supposed to see
amazing.
it.
God damn it. And of course he had what's his name as the Fawn.
Oh,
James McAvoy.
James
Yeah.
A
McAvoy.
queer awakening for a lot
queer,
of people.
exactly. What I was
However,
about to say, a queer awakening.
I will say the BBC, Mr. Tumnus.
really?
Different kind of fit.
Like
very
fit
hairy
is a
chest.
strong word. I
Yeah,
feel like it's
Very hairy.
It's not really the same
Maybe
sex
he just
symbol
reminded me of my
vibe,
father,
but-
which
yeah.
Oh,
I don't know if we have the time to unpack that.
No. I
Um,
mean, you can.
but-
We can, but you can invoice us at the end. We'll invoice you
Yeah.
rather.
Draw your own conclusions, honestly.
There's also an upcoming Greta Gerwig
Yes.
Narnia film, which is The Magician's Nephew, which is the one that I don't think has actually ever been
No.
filmatized before.
I love
Filmatized.
I love The Horse and His Boy, which has also never been
Me
filmatized.
too. That was my favorite as a kid.
My favourite is The Silver Chair, and the BBC version of The Silver Chair
gonna say they
is
did do the BBC version.
spectacular, starring Tom Baker, Doctor Who, you see.
I remember crying so much in the Silver Chair because very early on, the prince's mother
Spoiler.
dies, is bitten by
Yeah.
a snake, and I
Yeah.
cried so much I would not stop crying.
You're a very sensitive
because, like,
child.
yeah, I was, but like, yeah, I would not stop crying, and my parents were like, maybe we don't continue with this book.
But the
And then we
snake was a
did.
cunty diva.
Yeah,
And I was like, fair enough, kill her again.
Again, we love it. We love a villain.
She's and it's the same actress, Barbara someone.
Yeah, God, yeah, I wrote
Who's in-
her.
she
Barbara
played-
Kellerman,
Yes.
who performs. She's so dramatic.
Oh yes, the White Witch.
1,
That much
2,
more
3,
so.
4. My house. You see those 2 hills? My house is between those 2 hills.
It's like as if Moira Rose would be cast as the White Witch.
I love it. It's like she's doing it on stage for the back row.
It's so
yeah,
camp.
she is. Everyone else is in a different film to her.
Also, she's giving Kate Bush vibes. The makeup.
she
where
is.
She's
She's
standing
very
there, she's sort of
pale and-
staring very
yeah.
wide-eyed. It's very
Maybe
good.
that's-
And she
that's
hasn't
it.
done any project since I think 2007 because I was like stalking her a bit before this.
As you would.
And I now feel like I really want to cast her as like to do a little cameo in one of our upcoming shows.
Get her to be the White Witch.
Yeah.
Well, so
Oh,
well.
She must be out of copyright, the White Witch.
So obviously, as people will know if they've seen Gwyneth go skiing, and
heard
of
of
course you will know because you've seen because it's the most memorable moment.
I'm
is,
also in Gwyneth Go Skiing as well.
yes, as Mrs. Valley.
The starring role.
Yeah.
Edmund from Lion Witch in the Wardrobe pops up in Gwyneth Go Skiing briefly on the slopes.
it's a moment that like 80% of the audience don't get.
Are they
And
stupid?
Well, thank
I
you.
know.
They don't have any Christianity in their hearts. That's what it is.
Obviously.
Yeah.
But
we
then-
try and change that through our
Yeah,
shows.
okay, that's
our main
famously.
objective.
When we wrote The Fit Prince, we wanted a continuation of that story. So in the very first scene, which is set in a bakery in New York, where my character Aaron Butcher the baker lives, he doesn't live there, but he works there.
in the first drafts.
One of the first customers to walk into the bakery was going to be a lady who came in and said, "Hello, I want to kidnap some children. What would you recommend?" And we said, "Oh, you should buy some Turkish delight."
I love that.
And she
And
said,
then when
"Thank
she
you."
leaves,
and then she leaves.
she goes, and we're like, "Oh wait, that's the wardrobe. That's not the door." And she goes, "I know."
I know.
I love that.
we were
But
gonna have
unfortunately,
Jerry-
didn't make it past the first draft.
We were like, "We
But
should
we
cast
know.
Jerry Allen
We
as
do know.
her," because Jerry
But
Allen.
it would have to have been done live.
Yeah, well, we could. No, we were
She's
saying
too
we could do
busy.
it on a screen. And Jerry Allen, who plays the Queen of
Queen,
England
Queen of
in
England.
Diana, and
Yep.
now Fit Prince. But then we were like, "Oh, we can't do that," but we still involved her. In
So
our
we
one.
wanted a continuation of the C.S. Lewis multiverse in the Awkward Parts
I
universe. I think we
see.
are also a Christian allegory.
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
everything that we do.
You're the
Anyway.
VeggieTales of live theatre. Would you sell your family out for Turkish delight? Have you had Turkish delight?
A really good
I-
Turkish delight, I think I would sell
Not
my
the,
husband for.
the
yeah.
shitty like chocolate covered.
No, oh God, you
the
cover it in
fries.
chocolate. It's not. Oh well, you see now.
I
I
love
do
your
love a
mint
fries
cream.
Turkish delight as a thing, but I wouldn't call it Turkish delight.
No.
it's just it's its own.
It's not delightful.
When
But
Turkish
no.
delight, when they have like pistachio nuts in them as well, and they're green, yeah.
I don't think I would put the
that's-
actual nuts
no.
in it.
That's still
no.
Turkish.
No, just
There's so many
classic
different
rose.
flavours.
Yeah,
See-through
no,
rose,
rose water.
please.
Oh,
Shut up.
Yeah.
That I love all of it.
More covered in more icing sugar than you could ever possibly
Yeah.
use in your entire life.
And you look
Yeah.
like you've done a drugs bust. When
Yes,
you've eaten
exactly.
them,
And
Yeah.
I love Edmund as a character. As in, like, as a kid, I was obsessed with Edmund. He was my favorite, and I feel like every gay person had the same.
I
wanted to sell their family out for Turkish delight.
If we're
Yeah.
talking BBC,
And we are.
I was a little bit in love with Peter.
Yes, correct.
And he's now a prolific homosexual in theatre and things.
Is he now?
He's
Yeah, yeah,
lovely,
yeah.
He's a lovely
Good for
man.
him.
And he's
He's
the one out of
like-
the kids who kind of has had like
Still
the
got
best
it.
career.
We've seen
He's
him on stage.
performing. Yeah, exactly. We saw he was in
Pull it up.
Dickie
Tammy
Dempsey.
Faye,
He was in Tammy Faye. the
Yes.
James Graham's Tammy Faye.
James Graham's what? Sorry.
James Graham's.
Yeah. Do you want to try how you said that first word again? Didn't sound like Tammy.
You said Trammy Faye.
Let's cut that.
Keep that in.
He's now in Tammy Faye, the play by James Graham.
Yes.
and,
He was, yes,
Elton
in
John did the music.
2022.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We saw it. It was very good.
I didn't see it, but it
very
closed
good.
early on Broadway.
missed
didn't
It
it?
was really
We
fun.
saw it at the Arcola, wasn't it?
The Almeida.
And it was,
Almeida, thank
we
you.
saw it like just a week or two before we opened Diana, and it was like the similarities between that show and Diana were like, oh, that's funny because there's like, you know, a queer icon or like who did a lot of
Yeah.
stuff for the queer community at a time where people saw that as controversial.
Camp
and like
ladies.
set to like camp music and the show also ends in heaven. And we're like, oh, that's
Spoilers.
They've seen your work.
Yeah.
And when Anita Bryant the musical happens and ends in heaven,
yeah.
She
that'll
won't
be
be
the
there.
triumvirate. She won't be in
Yes.
it. She'll be like looking up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. I love it. And have you seen the other, like the BBC did a whole, like in the 80s and 90s, loads of book adaptations. So they did Five Children in It, which was fabulous. They did The Phoenix of the Carpet, which is fine. They did The Borrowers with
Oh.
Penelope Wilton and Ian Holm.
Oh my God, very
It's
good.
great. And then The Box of Delights, which is also another Christmas
Yes, yes.
classic.
Oh, no.
Because I have this thing about wolves, and Box of Delights is a lot about wolves, and the wolf in the BBC Narnia as well.
he gave me nightmares.
Emblazoned on my mind. I used to
Yeah.
have nightmares that I was being killed by.
Morgwin. I was
Not
scared
like
for years.
a realistic wolf.
No.
But a person in a wolf costume.
But if it's the way he appears when they're reading the
When he comes
letter,
out of the book and he's like, Chief
and-
of the Secret
Jingle,
Police,
it's me!
yeah, and then he ends his letter, and then he just screams.
Horrifying.
And also because you don't quite see his face fully in that shot because it's half
Yeah.
letter, half wolf. Terrifying.
And
you
he's got this
don't
horrible little
know-
floppy nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you don't know what's happened to like
Mr. Tumnus?
at that point,
Yeah.
and, you know, and it's
You're like,
very
Daddy,
scary.
please, where are you?
Yeah,
But the cast have reunited recently, haven't they, Linus?
For
Yeah,
the Blu-ray DVD.
Yes,
which
for Return to
I'm actually,
Narnia.
it's arriving today in my house. So I did.
Oh.
I was just,
I'm so excited for you.
there's
Yeah,
a
we
2-hour
should
documentary about
watch
the
it.
making of. There's an upcoming, talking about the upcoming Narnia film as well.
Yes.
It will have, like, the cast includes Carey Mulligan, Daniel Craig, Denise Goh, and Emma Mackey. Emma Mackey beat Charlie XCX to play the White Witch in the upcoming
well,
film.
fair enough.
There's also rumors that there were discussions that Meryl Streep would play Aslan.
Yes,
but
Lady
it's not-
Aslan.
confirmed yet, but
Yeah.
obviously that would be
Really want that
iconic.
to be true.
Who would you like to see in a Narnia adaptation?
Apart from yourself as the White Witch.
I think you two could be Mr. and Mrs. Beaver.
Oh.
Yeah, that's Dawn
Wasn't it
French
Dawn
and Ray
French in the movie?
Winston.
Yeah.
In,
And then in
Ray
the BBC,
Winston is
it's-
Mr. Beaver and Growl Tiger in Cat. Like, what a
Hey, what a
film
career!
career.
In the BBC one, Mrs. Beaver is Mrs. Patmore from Downton Abbey.
Good fact.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, we had the audiobooks of Lion Witch and the Wardrobe.
The dramatized cast ones,
Yes.
that came in the wardrobe on a CD.
Oh,
I had also.
I think we probably had them. We probably had them
burnt.
burnt from the library because we were poor. But there was a line in it, and the narrator. I don't remember who the narrator was, but he said in this really kind of beautifully buttery soft tones, there was a jug of fresh, creamy milk for the children. And I knew I didn't like milk at the time, but I was like, he's made it sound so delicious. I'm going to go downstairs and have a glass of milk because, like, I'm going to like it. Now I've heard this. No, sick.
I would like to play the jug of fresh creamy milk
Yes,
in the Greta Gerwig
please.
adaptation, please.
That's my
Thank
dream
you.
casting.
I had not, by the time, like, watching and reading Narnia, I had never had Turkish delight.
I think I said I'd never
did
tasted
not.
milk.
No, I hadn't. We grew up very poor.
So
We just rainwater was the only thing we drank. Like
never had
Turkish
Turkish
delight.
rainwater and
And
subtitles.
The way it was like built up by Edmund, who obviously I was in love with, and he enjoyed it so much. I was like, I can't wait to taste this. And today I love it, but I remember like the first time I tried it, I was like, oh, this is disappointing.
It's quite an acquired taste, and I think a real signal, obviously, of how rich those children were, being evacuated from London in the war, that they not only knew what it was, but had developed a taste for Turkish delight.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't want
had
like,
opinions
a
on
box of
Turkish
chocolate.
delight.
He's like, no, I want a massive box of Turkish delight, which I can't have more than 3 of before I'm like, okay, I feel a bit ill now.
Yeah.
One plot point I will call out on Narnia, though, is Mr. Tumnus when he asks Lucy where she's from, and she says she's from spare room and the wardrobe. And it's like, spare room? Wardrobe? I'm
Listen.
like, you live in a house, you have tea, you have rooms, you have a wardrobe, you have all these things.
Ignorant.
You know these words. Like,
Prick.
and then
This is not a foreign concept.
yeah, and then they all know what Turkish delight is. And it's like, Turkey does not exist in Narnia. So like,
Turkey does not exist in that.
no. So how would they have a Turkish delight?
No, you make a really good point.
How do they know Adam and Eve as well when they've only got a lion for Jesus?
Yeah.
So true. Yeah. Adam and Eve were the first humans, but Jesus was a lion, canonically.
Wake up, sheeple.
Yeah.
Okay, so why do you think this particular adaptation of Narnia lives rent-free in your mind now? It didn't just stay in your sort of childhood memories. Why is it still special to you now?
I think it's a combination of the camp iconic performances of specifically Barbara Kellerman.
Yeah.
In Silver Chair, she wears this fabulous green dress and she's on a horse.
And she transforms into a snake.
Yes.
Camp.
Yes. And she's killed a man, I think, which is...
Who
Also,
hasn't?
those people
Hotter.
underground, the creatures
Yeah.
underground.
They filmed that in Derbyshire.
Oh,
In a cave in Derbyshire, yeah.
they were mostly your family and friends to play
It's
those
just-
little evil
me.
minions to live underground.
Oh, the little rock bastards.
I kept being so scared that people from underground would come over and take over our world as well, because that's kind of like one of the plot points in it.
I like the giants, the nice giants.
Oh,
They
yeah.
want to eat them in the end, but
Yeah, but
I like,
still.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
So it's that, the performances, the campery, and the kind of nostalgia for a way of making TV and film that doesn't really exist anymore.
Yep.
Mm.
It's not polished.
It's not polished, but it's not AI'd. It's fine with it being a little bit... It was like we're making like fairly cheaply made TV on the BBC for the enjoyment of children and like the escapism and the whimsy of it all. And
They have like cartoon animals running through
Yeah, the
the
unicorn landing.
the
by
combo of
pond.
the cartoon and
Yeah.
that's in Box of Delights as well. And it's really cool.
It's so creative. Like I think like
Yeah.
it's great. Like
Like the craftsmanship of it,
yeah.
I would say. It's great. It's fat. And
I think that it does seem to be why it's endearing now, right?
Yeah.
That's why it's Asia when people still talk about it. And as you say, like, watch it every year. They release
Yeah.
it on Blu-ray.
And I also feel like back then it was for me that was the first time that real world and a magical world coexisted.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's not just me reading about a magical world. It's actually like, kids like me from this boring
Yeah.
world who then gets to go to Narnia.
And it's, I think anything from that kind of era, or just the past, by watching as a child, it's kind of like, oh, I wasn't half watching it and half being on my phone. I was fully watching the TV,
Yeah.
holding a mug of hot chocolate that they don't make anymore.
I'm going to track it down for you.
Please do. It'll probably be very...
It'll probably be on eBay, but
grady and
and
gritty.
someone will have a box of it sealed from like the early 90s.
We then did move on to Green and Black's hot chocolate, which they also don't make anymore, but Green and Black's
Do
hot
they
chocolate
not?
was elite.
Do they not make green and
I don't think so.
So what hot chocolate will you be drinking when you are watching Greta Gerwig's new Narnia film on Netflix? I mean, the only casting we asked you for became us as the Beavers. Who else would you want to see?
Oh,
And me as the jug of milk.
Yes.
Yeah,
what are you gonna be drinking?
I'll
What are you
have
drinking?
Bailey's hot chocolate, probably,
Ooh,
because I'm an adult
yummy,
now.
lovely.
But I'll put my phone away and watch it.
Damn right.
I love the little chocolatey stirrers. That feels very special.
That was the height.
You
of
get the hot milk
sophistication.
and you get the stick with the chocolate on it.
When I
and you
first
mix
saw
them.
those, game changer. I was like, "There's never been anything posher."
Like, they're never great.
No.
They're never well incorporated, and you've just got chocolate slurry at the bottom.
Yeah.
It's a fun concept.
The story of my life. Chocolate slurry at the bottom.
Oh my god. Merry Christmas, everyone.
How do you feel like the 1988 to 1990 Narnia TV series still affects you today?
I think if ever I see 4 things, I will go 1, 2, 3, 4. 4! If ever I have to direct someone, I'll say, "You see those hills?" And I am forever going off with Strangers in the Forest
Yeah,
with the
as you
promise of
should.
sardines.
Now that's queer culture.
Yeah. I'm like, take me home.
And when are we going to
play the flute?
When are we going to see you doing the Barbara Kellerman Ice Queen, White Witch on some sort of Snatch Game esque thing?
Yeah, why were you not by like Barbara Kellerman
as the
on
White
Drag
Witch.
Race?
Yeah, I think if RuPaul didn't know Alexandra Burke's The Elephant in the Room, bold to assume that she's watched this BBC series
Oh,
from
yeah, you never know.
1988.
It's
funny.
She was busy in 1988 doing
That's true.
many other things.
She was booked and blessed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, I'd put her in it. That's it. That's who
RuPaul?
I'd put.
RuPaul?
Yeah, I'd put RuPaul.
RuPaul.
I'd put RuPaul in it. Yeah,
RuPaul as
RuPaul.
Rupa Cheap. Rupa Cheap.
Perfect. Consider it done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like she'd do it as well.
I think, you've seen her TikToks.
She's
She's down to clown.
Yes. I asked one of my straight best friends, James, references RuPaul's parallel parking TikTok all the time. Parallel parking!
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your pussy is?
What a queen.
I think there's so much more of Narnia to explore in terms of the timeline, because what happened between the first book and The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, like when the evil queen came to power, all of that journey. I would love her origins. I mean, we see a bit of her in the first book, obviously, but and then also what happens between the sort of like the third book focuses on a battle, but there's also like for the fourth book, there's been like a jump of 1,000 years. You want everything that happened in between there.
They probably will with like the Netflix Narnia cinematic universe.
Yeah, absolutely.
It'd be like an animated Lego Narnia series about what happened in all those years.
A Lego video game of the
Narnia.
Narnias.
Oh,
Consider it done.
I'd love that.
consider it.
I'm off to
We're
Lego headquarters
sponsored
right
by
now.
Lego Narnia.
Too many sponsors this episode. Kate Butch, thank you so much for joining
Thank
us.
you for
Thank you for
having
being my roommate. Where can people see you, follow you, talk about you in this Christmas season? What are you doing?
Slag
What's
you
going
off.
on? Slagging off. Hurl insults in the street.
They can find me online at the Kate Butch on all the things. I am doing a pantomime
Yes, you are.
that I've co-written with Crudy Dench, formerly of this podcast that we mentioned earlier. She's not been on.
Not a
yet.
guest.
No, God, don't get her on.
Oh, God, no.
She'll eat all your crisps. And kick the table over.
And what's the panto and where and
It's
when?
Snow White at the Emerald Theatre. It's the Tuck Shop all drag adult panto, which is fabulous. So once you've seen the footprints, you can come and see
Yes,
Snow
absolutely.
White, double bill it.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
I reckon.
Good idea. Yes, if you want to see Kate Butch playing Angela Merkel in her career-defining role, you can, of course, come and see the footprints who get switched on the square in the Frosty Castle the night before instead of public holiday here.
2nd of December to 3rd of January at the King's Head Theatre in
God, you know
Islington.
what you're doing, don't you?
Darling, this isn't my first rodeo. It's
I'm
distinctly
just
my
like,
second.
come see the panto if you like, honestly. No worries if not.
It's probably going to be quite good.
And
It's
you're
meant to be
touring
quite
your cabaret show
Yes,
next
which
year.
is April and May next year. We're going all over.
What's your website? Where can people go buy tickets?
katebutch.com/tour.
Oh, lovely.
Go from Aberdeen down to Plymouth, and we're also going just announced Belfast and Dublin as well.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Belfast and Dublin have some of the best audiences in the world.
I'm really excited. I've never performed there
Oh,
before.
you'll have a wonderful time. We should stop yabbering. Thanks. Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas and God bless us, everyone.